Okay, we got returning to Counter Strike in my 40s from Mark Shoots Monsters. Okay, so this popped up in my YouTube, so I thought this was interesting. Let me see.
Imagine you're smashing a public server in Counter Strike 1.6 back in the Cretaceous period. I mean, early 2000s. And one of the better players in the UK, who you know through playing on public servers, through a couple of clan games, this person's watching you destroy a lobby of casual players. And you know he's in one of the top 10 clans in the UK. And
Hmm.
he says, I'm starting a new team, a new competitive team, and would you be interested in joining? So, of course, I said yes.
Oh, so this is what happened to you recently? Okay, yeah, sure, fuck it.
And we go on the IRC channel. This is obviously way before Discord, and hanging out, getting to know some of the other team players. We don't have any training sessions or anything like that, particularly, or I can't make them. And
Hmm.
we go into one of our first team games together. And I very quickly realised that there's a massive difference between smashing public lobbies of casual players in Counter Strike and competitive play. And so,
I mean, yeah, there's always been like a big difference. It's just back then you couldn't really show it like as much in public as you can now. I mean, because you got everybody like Joe Schmo streaming and whatnot. But back then, before the age of the internet, back in dial up slash AOL uh, type of vibes, yes, there was a gap in skill, but people could only really see it when people invited other people over for like lands. So like take what do you call it? Quake, for example. I mean, there's like a documentary like on YouTube or whatever um of like some of the early Quake days and how they uh you know in it they decided to like show you how like they to like train up for like a tournament and shit. They had to get other people to like go to a tournament, but like what did they do? They went to like they got like some hotel motel thing and they set up a LAN like a week or two before, and they just started inviting everybody over to like set up their computers back in the CRT monitor days, like what you got here. And they brought their towers, monitors, keyboards, mouse pad, and all that shit. And they just made it work like over a LAN. And that's how you discovered how good people were. I mean, yeah, you had like online play, but it was like a complete toss up of whether or not someone was good. And I with like how the Counter Strike mechanics are of like moving in like tactical like FPS, it was super hard to realize what you did wrong. I would imagine.
we get into our first match, and I'm quickly like making really bad decisions. So, I didn't know what an eco round was. So, when we start losing
Mm.
a few rounds, we don't have any money. I've been saving a bit of money, and now I buy an AWP, and everyone else has got pistols. And they're like, what are you doing? And they're really angry. And I'm like, um, oh, right, okay. I can't refund it. And so I do my best. I think like I pick up a kill, but now I'm anxiously watching every angle,
Mm-hmm.
playing against like four enemy players with this AWP. And my friend is watching me play, and he's saying like, just calm down. You're twitching between every possible angle, and I think he knows that I'm capable of getting a clutch every now and then, and and
Mm-hmm.
and fragging out.
Bro, was this back in the day of like ball mouses with like the ball? Oh my god. I can't imagine how the precision went with like ball mouses where like the ball was on the bottom and shit. Oh my god. Cuz I wasn't there for like the early days of Counter-Strike like my parents didn't have like enough money for like a computer and shit. I think my first like interactions with video games were what was it? It was like the NES, the SNES, PlayStation, PS2, Xbox, and then so on and so forth from there. Like the computer, aspect, I think went over to my mom, or not my mom's, my aunt's house and played Leisure Suit Larry, and the pinball game on like my my aunt's computer. But I could never get far in Leisure Suit Larry, even though it's like an adult game. I could never figure out what the fuck to do. And they would always like talk like, "Oh, why are you letting him play Leisure Suit Larry? Don't you know what type of game that is?" Like nobody really knew. I just saw like, "Oh, I'm a guy. I'm walking around." I didn't know the point of it was to like go get girls and shit. um, but yeah, once I got bored of that, I like play the pinball game. That would just keep me like just going forever. Or what was the other one with the ship and the asteroids? Like asteroids. Uh, like I wish I could have been there for Counter Strike in the beginning. That man, I don't know. I think I missed an era. I mean, but it's okay though. Like eventually, I got around to being like a PC gamer, and it's awesome.
But I just don't have the experience and the calm.
Hmm.
So we lose the game, and you know, it's a game lost. We could go back and train and work on things. I could,
Hmm.
you know, be open to improving and learning, and you know, getting that experience of what position to play, when to do what. But being a teenager and maybe being somewhat insecure, I decided the best thing is to just sort of fade out and not play any more matches.
Oh man, this kind of happened to me. Not in Counter Strike, but in Call of Duty. Like after I got done with high school, I decided to just get a job like close by and not go to college like instantly. Big mistake, whatever. Um, but I got a job at CC's Pizza, and all the dudes that, uh, well, not all the people, but like most of the dudes in there also were like big fans of Call of Duty. And anytime I wasn't at work, I was usually playing Call of Duty, and I could usually just like pop on and just rally up a team of friends like willy nilly. And I think how many games did we play together? I think we played like two or three Call of Duties constantly. What we played? I think we played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2. And then after that, people just started like leaving the jobs and just go to do other stuff, typical adult life bullshit. And bro, that I wish I could go back to that time, cuz bro, when you got like a squad of people that you can like rely on to go play with, bro, it's the funnest thing.
And I just continue having fun in public games
Mhm.
and forget about competitive play. Yet there's something in me that always wondered, oh, I might have actually gotten quite good at competitive Counter Strike if I
Yeah.
put the effort in. And what would that have been like? You know, that might have been something that I enjoyed. So it was that in my mid 40s, I decided to try Face It. But was I too
Oh.
old? Now,
Oh, you're doing the little reaction time thing. This shit don't mean shit, dude. Get that noise out of here.
a lot of people say that your reaction time slows down as you get older, but I still have a good reaction time.
Yeah, and you are on what is this? This is Kovacs, right? And you on the Kovacs grind. I don't know what scenario this is. Uh, flip off, flick random. There's better scenarios than this, brother.
And my mechanical skills are okay. This is a top 2.5%
And you got the choke bar on.
performance. I still didn't have much
Peak
experience of competitive Counter Strike, but I
PR.
started playing again public casual games with my friends alone to just get back into the feel of the game.
Hell
And one
yeah.
of the first questions that I
I
had
mean, shit. Probably you playing like CS2 or whatever, and I don't even know what kind of match this is. Probably this is like because like I don't play CS at all, but I know like of it. Um, yeah. So like the thing with CS, I'm just not a big fan of tac shooters. Like I get it, the hype around it. I can appreciate it. It's just not for me. But as far as like an esport, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
was like, can I get clutches? Can I get an ace? We
Mm-hmm.
didn't even call them those back when I was playing Counter-Strike regularly. I remember getting like 9 kills on DE train. Some of them through skill, some of them through the skill of hiding underneath the train in shadows where no one can see you, because the map.
You the type of guy that probably in Call of Duty Warzone, you probably would have got the try hard outfit where it's like all black and you just be like lying on the ground in the shadows inside of a dark room.
Was kind of unbalanced like that.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what game you play, it's still a little bit unbalanced in certain things here and there. It is what it is.
So I did actually quite early on get like a few 6 kills.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, trying to figure out how good am I? Am I good enough to play competitive? I played a few games of competitive.
I mean, as far as like jumping into the ladder, fuck it, just do it, dude. That's what I say. You're only gonna get better. Like it's fine to like warm up on deathmatch. There's nothing wrong with it. That tons of people do it. Pros do it. Everyone does it. But if you want to just like, because I think I had this issue back in the day, being a little kid. A lot of the time, like what was the cool thing to do was do the ranked ladder grind, but I was always so nervous. I thought it was like a bigger thing than what it actually was. Because like I would only play ranked with whenever my friends got on. Like I wouldn't play ranked by myself because I was like, no way, I'm gonna get like some randoms and then I'm just gonna like lose the matches and whatever. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, I say just play it. If there's a ranked mode, I say just play it. Fuck it. Don't put it on a pedestal. Do not put it on a pedestal.
Within Counter-Strike, but encountering cheaters in public lobby, I mean, like really blatant cheaters, made me realize like, oh, I'm not sure I want to invest the time in playing competitive or Premier on CS2. I heard about Face It, which I'd never done before, and it had this anti-cheat, which is apparently pretty good. So I thought, okay, that's what I will do.
Mm-hmm.
My experience of playing the first few competitive matches on Counter-Strike were mixed. Like some instances of teammates being angry with me. Another time where I was the top fragger and I had like 22 kills, and yet I still made weird choices. Like I remember a guy telling me, MVP, pick up the AWP after we'd like killed the enemies and there was an AWP lying on the ground, and then I hadn't really practiced with the AWP, and so like the next round I was trying to use it and I was missing all over the place. And yeah, I think people couldn't really figure out what was going on with me. I mean, I remember going into a public match and getting like really good headshot percentage. I often do get quite a good headshot percentage, and somebody saying like, this kid is clearly hacking. I mean, despite the fact I'm maybe the oldest player in there, because look at his crosshair. Like I was still
bro. That is the one thing I am so happy I'm not a part of anymore. The delusion in playing like ranked FPS games. If you die playing FPS games nowadays, there's always a little piece of you that is thinking, is that guy cheating? Because cheats for FPS games nowadays are so sophisticated. It is literally a cat and mouse game between the developers and the cheat creators on whether or not the cheat will work versus you use the cheat and you get popped for it and account ban, bang. It's just a thing that is always there, and understandably, probably Premiere is probably a little more stricter than like regular public ranked whatever. I don't know how Premiere works or whatever, but I mean, I think you said they had like their own anti-cheat thing. I mean, it's great, it's fine, fantastic, but there's always gonna be a cheater that finds a way.
Playing with the default crosshair. I hadn't bothered to learn or copy anyone's crosshair yet.
Fuck it. If you're just balling out on a default crosshair, do it, man. Just prove them wrong. You don't need a fancy crosshair, the tiny dot, the small cross with the no space, and the outline with the black versus like the green, yellow, red, whatever the heck you use. I use a circle or something, or no, just default Andy. Use the default skin. Don't bother with those stupid ass knives. Don't bother with the stupid ass gun skins. I know this, like what I'm saying is like blasphemy in terms of CS, but whatever. Just default everything. Just raw aim. That's the only thing that matters.
And this guy like saw the crosshair I was using and saw the headshot percentage, and probably saw the low play hours.
He's rage hacking. He didn't bother to change his crosshair. He still got the default crosshair. I can't possibly fathom just aiming in the game.
On the account as well. I mean, I was playing CS, you know, before Steam existed.
Jesus.
So I've got a good number of play hours. They're not necessarily all that visible, and
yeah.
And so he just thought naturally, like, this guy is cheating, because he's maybe making weird decisions, getting way too many headshots, and it doesn't really add up. This is funny. Why didn't I plant the bomb? I just went chasing frags. So I went from CS 1.6 to, I played a little bit of CS Source on an iMac then I had, and then to CS2. And I had the 10-year badge. I mean, I've been playing for way longer than that.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't know some of the maps. I didn't
Baller, dude. 100% baller.
have any skins. I think people couldn't figure out who is this guy. I think they thought I'd bought the account.
Good. Don't buy, and continue to not buy skins, because skins don't matter. Skins don't mean shit.
Right, let's see how I did in a competitive game.
Kitchen. Short one, no? One dinged in kitchen. One low short, I think.
Oh.
One is low in kitchen.
Oh.
Short.
Less close car.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
That was
Woo!
hesitating.
Look.
MVP, most kills, 3K. Or was that the guy? I don't know how any of this is. Team, I guess your team won the round. 3 to 10. Yep. Okay.
Where were you looking, bro?
I was just checking out the van. I'm in the market for a new van.
Yeah.
That's what everybody is fucking talking about. Like crosshair placement. Why is your crosshair on the van? There's never going to be a guy on the van. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah. It was so nice you had to look at it.
Beautiful van.
So I was very relieved that that went my way. I didn't quite know where to look, and I was just sort of trying to hide behind the van. But I enjoyed the camaraderie. It was a good team spirit. This is another round from that same game.
Oh.
This could be.
And also what I learned is don't tell them your age, because they'll just call you Unk. And apparently that's like alpha, like Gen Alpha, as like a derogatory ageist slur. Unk. It's like, oh, you're too old, you're Unk.
Just go. Nice choice. Stop. Block. Maybe one coming later than apps.
Dang, the angles.
Yeah, he's on the apps. He's already in there.
Ooh.
Nice,
Thank you.
Insane play.
Yeah, everybody's fine and dandy when they're winning matches. And then just as easily as they're fine and dandy when they're winning, is as easy as they will turn on you when you start to lose.
Well, I had a few decent rounds like that in competitive play, and it made me feel like, yeah, I can do this, and I can improve if I put the time in. And I think it's not about reflexes. I think your reflexes don't tail off that much at all, especially if you take care of yourself, eat fruit and
What?
veg, I don't drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, same. I'm a damn square dude. I go to the gym, just eat some whatever fast food. Same thing. Eat some fruits and vegetables sometimes. Um, yeah, this is not a like. It's kind of a reaction game, but that reaction is only based off of like it's kind of like chess. All right, as long as you put your crosshair at the place that you think they're gonna be, everything's gonna work out. It is the what is it? The goal of like top tier play is to move your mouse as least as humanly possible. That is what I see. One commonality. If you just put your crosshair in the right spot beforehand, you let the guy walk into it, you could have just shot him. That's what I hear all the time. Crosshair placement, crosshair placement. Like, I mean, and on top of it, this isn't really relevant to CS, but kind of, but not really. Um, the moment one moment that contributed to me not liking tac shooters was that I saw like some little like 16-year-old kid get like a really high rank on Valorant at like 170 like CM, and at that sense you're doing like massive arm swings on your pad just to move like your crosshair like a little bit. And I'm just like, and he got to like some high rank. I don't know exactly, but I was like, damn. If there's like one instance to just absolutely shit on tac shooters, it's this one. But understandably, that's not the norm. But I don't know. It's I don't know. I just never have liked the concept of standing still and moving. I don't know. It's like do you like football or basketball type of thing to me.
I meditate, take care of the mind. So
Mhm.
it's not about that. It's really about knowing what to do and making the right decision and being able
Yeah.
to make decisions quickly, knowing the tactics. I mean, that is
Mm-hmm.
the thing that I never really learned. And
Oh yeah, and especially if you want to get into like the more competitive aspect, you have to do be a little bit more diligent in your practicing and what you're practicing, and so on and so forth. So like one way that I have realized to get really good really quick, and this is the thing that people don't want to do because they associate video games with fun, is that in order to get really good, you got to VOD review yourself. That is with 100% truth that you will get better if you VOD review yourself. Nobody wants to do VOD review themselves. They want to just boot up the game and play. 100%. But, that's why teams VOD review. In order so that they can get better. But that's not always the case. People just want to go in and, what do you call it? Just play the game. I mean, it's fine. But also, I would like to say, you were messing around with Kovacs. I would say keep going hard on Kovacs because it is a really good thing. Let me see. Where's mine? K. Just increasing your aim skill, just raw ass aim, is just so good, and it translates to not only the game, but not like great translation. It does help like a lot, and it's not direct. It's not 1-to-1, but it does help 100%. Where the B C D E F G? Where the heck is mine? Come on. Come on, A, B, C, D. The G, H, I, J. Okay, there it is. How many hours I got on this shit? 1,800 hours. Holy. What are you doing? Yeah. I haven't been playing recently. Within the last couple months, I've been playing like Monster Hunter and like Oblivion. But, bro, you said like playing Kovacs and trying to increase your scores in Kovacs, bro, it's very it's meditative, and it makes you want to like look. I don't know. It's weird. whenever I was playing it, because like I was saving money, not having to buy any other games. I could just go in, load up a podcast or some music, and then start like warming up. And then once I got serious, like turn everything off and like actually just focus, try to hit like a high ass score. Oh my god, it was awesome, dude. So I would say keep doing Kovacs as well.
Actually, that's what I found fun trying to learn. Like, it's no fun if you're not learning, and trying to play along with my teammates, not let the side down. There's some tension in that, you know. So
Yeah, but also how you learn is also like a big factor. A lot of people will say that like, oh, I learned by just getting in there and doing it. Well, yeah, but like in order to get better, you have to VOD review. You will get better so much quicker than just going in and playing 100%, dude. And then also, like, there's like a lot of current pros playing M&K games and also controller games. I know controller meme. There's just a lot of professionals that say like the age thing and the loss of reaction time, that's a bunch of bullshit. You just have to be familiar with the game, and as long as you're familiar enough with the game, and you're familiar enough with like the movements of it, bro, you'll be chilling. All right, that age is like lower reaction time bullshit. You're gonna probably hear like a bunch of kids say like, "Oh, you're slow, you're old," blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, shut up. That's like all that old reaction time and slow reaction time. A bunch of bullshit. That's 100% lies.
So it's rewarding when you manage to do it. And I don't know if I'll continue competitive play, but I think actually the more I do it, the more I'll probably get out of it and the more I'll enjoy it. And maybe I can finally lay the ghost of that ill-fated competitive CS 1.6 match to rest.
To rest, right. I would say, but also to just pick like some rank that is like realistic and just go for it. And then once you get it, you're like, dang, okay. And then naturally, once you hit like XYZ favorite rank, just be like, okay, maybe I go one more rank. Let's see how high I could go. And then, oh, okay, let's see how high I can go. And then eventually, what happened to me is like I plateaued off, and then I never did like VOD review bullshit like when I was playing Apex or whatever. But I probably could have like got to like the high ranks or whatever. It's just like a whole different game, more or less. But if you got a squad, dude, and just what do they call this shit? Like 6-stack in this game. Yeah, 100%, dude. Just go, keep doing it.
Rest. Thank you.
Oh, go back. Okay, so this was pretty cool. I like this video, and it just goes to show you age just a number. Don't mean shit. You just have to be familiar with the game. That whole what do you call it thing of like, oh, you're so old, your reaction time's so bad, blah blah blah. It's like that's a bunch of bullshit. You can go through the same rigmarole that all the other high level people go through, trying to figure out how to get better. Do I go play some Kovac? Do I go play the aim chamber? Do I try to figure out the right angles in the maps and the percentages of where people are gonna like funnel into my crosshair? So on and so forth. But yeah, man, this is actually pretty cool, and it's nice to know that like people in they're like, because like I'm 35 or whatever, I could easily go back and like pick up some shooter and start to get good at it. Like I'm not even that great. But the age never really crossed my mind as like age. Because I'm older, I am worse at the game automatically. That never really crossed my mind. But yeah. Other than that, I think more people should like adopt that mindset, because that is just really cool. And I would like to hang out with like a person like that versus the people I hang out with at my job. Ugh. But yeah. Other than that, good luck on the CS climb, dude. Big W on the video for popping off. And I'm a fan now. So that'll be pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.